Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome to War of the Chosen for XCOM 2. I'm terribly excited for this because I've been waiting for this to come out ever since its announcement a little while ago. Actually quite cool that it wasn't announced until quite recently, because then the wait is a little bit it's less long. Anyway, we're going to be starting a new campaign for War of the Chosen because many things are new. We will also have new cutscenes and things like that. And yeah, overall very excited. We will be playing on Commander difficulty. We have new things. We have tutorial, which we will disable. We have beginner VO, but I think this time around I will leave it on. We can show subtitles, and we have an advanced options view. Let's see, we have beta strike. Greatly increase HP of most units for longer tactical engagements. Nah. Reaper allies start at Reaper HQ, Skirmisher and Templar allies. These are new factions to the game. You will meet them in the world basically, and they will work alongside XCOM if you do them favors, and they will give you new units who are really powerful, like this Reaper right here. Alright, we have Grim Horizon. The effects of all dark events are permanent. It's absolutely fucking horrible. Oh man, it's bad enough when they last for an entire month, but permanent? Jesus. We also have Lengthy Scheme, double the length of the Avatar project, decreasing the strategic difficulty of the game. Well, I don't think we're going to do that. We have Time Turner, which doubles the length of mission timers. This is perfect for those people who thought that mission timers were too many, or you know, that they were present in too many missions at least. And well, now you have a way to double it without mods. You know, they will still show up every once in a while, but I also think there are more mission types this time around that do not involve mission timers. So, and we have precision explosives, which means that grenade damage falls off from the center of the blast area. So if you're at the edge of the blast area, you take less damage. If you're at the very center of it, you'll take the most damage. But I don't want to do any of this right now. We're just going to be playing a regular Commander difficulty game. Nothing special. And of course, we will be playing Iron Man mode. We will enable Lost and Abandoned. Let's see, introduces new gameplay features and story elements for the War of the Chosen expansion pack. Sure thing. Integrated downloadable content, which is Alien Hunters, The Nest, and Shen's Last Gift. These will now work a little bit differently in the campaign as well. They won't show up unless, or the alien rulers won't show up at least until you decide to go for their lair. So yeah, basically alien rulers are kind of replaced by the Chosen, in that they can now show up at certain missions at random. These alien rulers can also do the same, but only after you go to visit them personally first. They won't just show up out of nowhere. Anyway, let's begin.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those? You must understand, I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Alright, so nobody can know we were there, but we'll leave some bodies behind, right?
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher. 60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
The aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart.
Yep,
that effect,
they do. Alright, so let's start with Operation Gatecrasher.
Plenty of people's attention, especially
Right off the bat I can already recognize several of the characters I made, all of which are friends of mine.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target.
If you want to be in this game as well, just let me know. The name, the nickname, etc, etc, you know, country of origin, things like that, and I'll try to get you in here. That would be really nice to have. So we have Relief Anderson, who is the only character that I haven't made. Let's see, we have Linda Prince, which is one of my friends. Her nickname is actually an inside joke, so don't get any ideas. Elodie is also a friend of mine, and then we have myself. Alright, so let's have myself take points, and I will scout out the rooftops a little bit. Nothing so far. I would love to be up on the high ground before encountering any enemy troops. Alright, so it seems like, yep, rooftop is clear. Awesome.
Roger that.
So let's run everybody up there.
Will do.
Now hopefully we can get to this edge without actually, you know, triggering anyone.
Understood. Moving out.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
85%, that is really good. Alright, let's see who else is there. Now let's have you move over here. You can move over here. And we don't have any other light cover except for this place. That is unfortunate. I suppose you can move up to that location. You'll have to join him because you don't have any view. And myself, I will move into Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Alright, so they're moving slightly away from us. Or actually, no. Slightly towards us, I suppose. Still at quite a distance, but from up on the roof, 85%, that is really good. 86, 86. I mean, yeah. Really damn good. Of course, we're not in high cover. They would have high cover here, here, and there, so they could all go into really good cover. But not if we kill them all first. So I'm thinking of simply going for an Overwatch trap, since our chances are so good.
On Overwatch.
85, 85, 85, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, nice.
Target neutralized.
Put him up on top of the monument. And ooh, we have a skill event as well. Alright, let's see if we can get this kill. Awesome. That's free. Nice. Awesome start. Alright, so one thing that just popped up is very important. Let's see, it's actually... there we go. Skill events. So we just gained some ability points, and this is something new to War of the Chosen, in that when troopers rank up, usually you get two choices. Yeah, either, for example, for the specialist, you go either combat medic or you go combat hacker. With ability points, you could actually spend those to purchase that second tree as well. Or at least the ability from that second tree. And that way you could have a person that is both a hacker as well as a medic, and that's extremely powerful, but those ability points are also in very short supply, and you get them for performing special actions and things like that. You know, like ambush kills, flanking kills.
You're near the target position.
All sorts of things like that. Alright. Still no contacts. I suppose everybody will have to move down.
Heading there now.
Now we're just going to Overwatch for a little bit, and hopefully the other patrol is going to move into range for us to attack.
En vigilance.
On Overwatch. Cover.
Come get some.
Or we'll hear in which direction they are to be found, but no, nothing. Right, so this is our objective. Usually the other group is behind it somewhere. She could move up into high cover. Let's go ahead and do that. Ah, yep.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Alright, so we outnumbered them, but he has much more HP than I have, and they're in high cover already. Except for this guy, he's in he's in half cover. We have a pretty decent chance of hitting him. As for you, everybody else basically only sees this character in low cover. We could still see him from here. Let's put her in high cover as well. Let's flip this coin. No, not quite.
I got nothing.
Unfortunate. Oh, what are you flanking? Oh, we destroyed cover! That is awesome. That is really good. Alright, preferably, I'd move my character into high cover somewhere. He wouldn't be able to see that target from here, however. So, not ideal. Alternatively, we should just keep them in the back, maybe. We cannot see them from up here. Also unfortunate. You know what? Yeah, we're going to stay in the back. Let's just take the shot, hope for the best. No?
That is not good.
No, that is not good. Let's have you take a shot. There we go.
Taken care
Alright,
of.
so 2 troopers remain. And an officer. Can we grenade you? No. We could hunker down. I think that's what we're going to do here. Right, so he moved. He then shot, but missed. Cover is still intact, thank God. I hope... okay, he sees low cover as well now.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
That is unfortunate. 46, he's in low cover. We could exploit that. I would prefer to stay in heavy cover here. We could go for a flank of our own. Definitely doing that. 70% on the Advent officer. Advent officers are shit, they need to die. We can get another flank here.
Moving out.
66. Awesome. 6 damage. Ooh, that is really good. Now we're not going to be able to reach him with a grenade, which is unfortunate. Alright, so we could basically have coin flips here, or we could go for heavy cover as well. I think I would prefer to be in heavy cover.
Move, move, move.
Let's run leaf forward, and then my own character will move into heavy cover here. Ooh, where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, marking target. Wait, what? He moved and marked? Ah, okay, like that. He's not going to shoot. Okay, and then... That's not quite a flank, right? Oh, thank God. Alright, so we have easy flanks here, I think. Let's see, what can Leif Anderson do? Leif Anderson could stand here, flank, get this kill, hopefully.
I'm on the move.
And be protected from the Advent officer. There we go. Awesome. Get some loot for it as well. Right, that makes this flank a lot easier to justify. Another 70%. Let's put you through the window. Awesome.
The area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts.
Alright, that is good.
Clear. -15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds.
Let's go ahead and grab the loot.
Planted on the double.
Advanced expanded magazine. Awesome. So we can get more shots for some characters. And then let's see, let's move myself forward as well, I suppose. Let's move. Leaf, oh, you can't reach it. Linda, you can't reach it. Nobody can reach it on this turn? Really? That's annoying. Alright. Overwatch is for everybody, it's not necessary anymore.
A limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
There we go.
-15. Rendezvous at the extraction point.
Corpses everywhere.
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Sweet. Alright. Another thing that's new to War of the Chosen is taking mission photos. So we can... When X wins, we all win. So we can randomize this a few times. Veni, Vidi, Vici. Where they go, the aliens die. Randomize it a few more times. Taking Earth back. Ooh, I like... Well, this is not great. We could... yeah, we could basically switch things for everybody. We could also turn it slightly. Like so, make sure everybody's faces are in there. Taking Earth back, yeah, I like this one. Let's take it. And continue. Flawless victory. That is a great start.
20 years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders. Trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
No, you won't. I really like this propaganda stuff in between missions as well. They comment on, you know, the progress. If we had lost this,
taking Advent apart one mission at a time,
then they would have said something differently. All right, promotion.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
All right, awesome.
Just like it
sniper.
sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Yep, awesome. Carry on. Now let's see, Rookie Anderson. You look awesome
as our
too.
demolitions experts.
He looks like a
Grenadiers
demolition
provide
expert too.
heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Alright, and then we only have an assault class left. So Linda is probably going to be that.
The Ranger
Yep.
serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Yep, awesome. So she gets slash. Sweet. Advanced expanded magazine. Clip size is increased by 2. That is awesome.
Commander, to the research
I'm not going to
labs.
sit through all of these cutscenes because I've seen them a million times already, and just no. Alright, so we could go for modular weapons, hybrid materials, alien biotech, or experimental weapons, which is part of the DLC of the Alien Hunters. You can see the boltcaster, the axe, you can get the frost grenade. But after researching this, you don't just get them, you have to build them in the proving grounds as well. So, no. Also, we have the one mod for the weapon. I don't want to switch grenades out for this stuff, so I'm going to research alien biotech. So engineering, we will have to build a facility.
Expand our facilities on board the Avenger.
We have new stuff here as well. We have
Need
the
more
training
engineers to
center,
clear
which
out space for
allows soldiers to
construction
establish stronger bonds with fellow soldiers and purchase additional tactical abilities. However, we have no bonded soldiers yet, and that is also something new to War of the Chosen. But yeah, that's not going to happen. Because, well, we can build this later, but right now it's not a big priority. The laboratory speaks for itself, the power relay as well, guerrilla tactics school. That's a bigger priority right now. Let's see, we have an exposed particle here and here. Oh, that's good, on the 3rd level. That's advantageous. As for inventory, we only have corpses and the advanced expanded magazine. We could build a few items.
How big of a difference some of these things can make in combat.
Let's build a flashbang.
With a few supplies,
Let's build a
I can
medikit.
manufacture anything we need in no time.
That puts us down to 20 supplies. Right, we're going to skip this cutscene as well.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there.
Alright, so let's see what we have first.
Resistance
Supplies.
contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
I would have loved to get a scientist or an engineer for free here.
Commander,
but I guess we've been very lucky already.
Capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Alright, I'm going to skip this cutscene as well.
New objective added.
So we have to capture an Advent officer, or we actually have to research one. Yeah. And now we can build an infirmary as well, and this is new as well.
The implanted chip is the key.
An engineer can be staffed in infirmary to decrease the time our soldiers need to recover from injuries. Soldiers can be staffed here to remove negative traits acquired in combat, and this is willpower related. So over time soldiers will get tired if you take them out again and again and again. Get too tired, they will develop negative traits, and then you will have to put them in the infirmary so they can actually talk about it in therapy. Finally, the Hyper-Vital module upgrade allows for the temporary suspension of a soldier's health for the duration of any single combat deployment. I'm not entirely sure what that means. But I suppose we'll find out.
During the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
Right, so this is new. And it kind of reminds me of Civilization 6, which is also by Firaxis, which is the same developer, though of course different teams. In Civilization 6 you could work towards technology breakthroughs by doing certain things on the map. Breakthroughs in this game will be random, but basically they're an opportunity, and if you don't take them now, then they will always be lost. They're outside of the regular research. If I research this now, improved cannons will always be gone. If I do research it, it will take 5 days, but our cannons will actually do an extra damage point. That is awesome. I'm going to research that.
Begins immediately, Commander.
That's great for the
contact you when I have a full report.
Yeah, for the grenadiers, basically.
Strategic resource
Right,
located.
54 supplies. Rookies. Let's
Avenger
investigate
plotting
rookies.
New course.
And of course, before this is done, we're most likely going to run into another mission.
Commander, as the resistance
There we go.
continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at
Alright,
Advent.
Operation Earthly
As
Moon.
it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens'
We can
operations
get an engineer.
in this region.
Difficulty is
Our
easy.
window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
We have to recover an item, which means that I will have to take my specialist with me, I think. Alternatively, someone who can go far. So yeah, I will have to go on this mission. A ranger would be good to have as well. So let's get rid of of these two soldiers. I will take someone else, so we can level those guys up as well. Because again, we need to make sure that they gung-ho, guang-ho, but gung-ho sounds pretty easy. Alex Carroll, Alessandro Brianchi. Yeah, I want more people to level up, essentially, so I'm going to take along some rookies. As for my specialist, I will take a medkit. And as for my ranger, I will probably take the flashbang. Alright, and the soldier bonds can be examined here as well.
Each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Once two soldiers bond, they will actually give each other tactical advantages. So for the first bond level, they can actually give each other an action point. It will cost them themselves their own action points, but you know, maybe someone else could use it better, essentially. She likes Elodie very much. Also Leif Anderson, but she doesn't like me at all. Very low. Alright. What about me? Who do I like? Elodie as well. I also really don't like Linda. I also don't like Leif Anderson. I almost don't like anybody. Damn, am I antisocial. Alright, this mission will start on the next video, so please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next, which is, you know, very likely to be Earthly Moon.